they're in desperation mode. The Democrats don't know what to do right now. They are losing their bleep, you guys. How do we know that? Donald Trump's holding a 1930s rally. It's in the makings of Hitler all over again. White supremacy. It's like, no, he's not. Please. The guy sat there in a Democrat-ran area and just had a normal rally. All of a sudden, his rallies are like Nazi holdings. I don't get it. They're just pissed that the guy sold out Madison Square Garden without having a single celebrity perform a concert. That was it. Beyonce has to show up for Kamala Harris, right? Bruce Springsteen on his guitar, which, God, that guy's really lacked a lot of skill in a while. He's hurting. Look, Bruce is great. Don't get me wrong. Old Bruce is great. I think it was Bruce Springsteen. That's who I'm guessing it was. And I think they had like Willie Nelson out there with his braided hair. God, leave the guy alone. It's like them like chauffeuring out like Frankie Valli. You know, the guy doesn't blink for 5 minutes on a time. He's like 97 years old. Leave the guy alone. So they can't fill stadiums themselves. So they have to call it Nazi rallies. When Donald Trump has had like 100,000, 200,000 people at rallies before, they never said that was like a Nazi gathering. Weird how all of a sudden it comes out a week before the election. And speaking of people that, you know, you just got to go away. Leave them alone. They're old. Just allow them to fade off in the sunset. Well, here's Bernie. The 1%. The Wattens. The Wobblers. The 1%. The evil. I don't know where that last part came from. That was neither Bernie nor I don't know what the hell that was. But spin cycle nonetheless. The Russians. You mean the Nazis. The Jews are coming. It's amazing. Spin. For those who don't spend their Sunday mornings glued to the television like me, and their Sunday afternoons attempting to dig through a week's worth of network and cable news media, the Daily Wire has compiled a short summary of what you missed. So on Sunday, with just 9 days, now we're a week out from the election. And by the way, the reason why I pulled this up was because all the stuff that was written in here is still going on. They're in desperation mode, you guys. They don't know what to do. So they're calling President Donald Trump a dictator, an authoritarian, a Nazi, right? I'm going to start as the Hitler youth. Well, they're losing their crap. So Trump held his rally at Madison Square Garden. They're saying, oh, it's back to 1939 again, the 1930s. Oh, it's so bad. It's so terrible. Donald Trump, he's got this big rally going in Madison Square Garden. Governor Tim Walz, running for the vice presidency alongside Vice President Kamala Harris, told supporters in Nevada there's a direct parallel to a big rally that happened in the 1930s at Madison Square Garden. We'll get there a little bit later, and we'll connect this to some other articles. But it was just a normal rally. You guys, there was Jewish people at the rally. There was Israeli flags from the rafters that people put out at the rally. These are how stupid they are now, where they think that Jewish people would ever step foot in a Nazi rally. I'm telling you, they're like, well, there's white supremacy. There's white supremacists, KKK there. First of all, the KKK is the Ku Klux Klan that was established by the Democrat Party, still part of the Democrat Party, by the way. Joe Biden actually did a eulogy for somebody that was a part of the Ku Klux Klan, if you all remember that one. So no, it's your party that does that. It was the Republican Party that got rid of slavery, that wanted to end segregation, that wanted to basically end racism. And I'd also like to point out there's a lot of black people in the crowd. A lot of black people. There's a lot of black people that watch my show as well. They're calling me a white supremacist. Like, what? What the hell? That's what they do. That's how you know they're in desperation mode. They have nowhere to go, you guys. They don't know what to do. This is kind of like when somebody's losing an argument. They don't know how to combat it, so they just start name calling. Oh, well, fuck you, man. You're terrible. You're sick. You're racist. You're a bigot, sexist, homophobe, xenophobe. They're losing it.